second part of my April Fool's Pranks video concentrates on what kind of pranks do you get in the United States. I live in the United States, and I've been looking at it. Now, having a Danish girlfriend has given me a perspective to now see the pranks that occur in the United States with a little more clarity. And it occurs to me that they are mostly from brands that choose to sell. So they're not really pranks. They are vehicles to entice me. They're not pranks, they're seductions. And that kind of takes a little luster out of the prank. Because if you're going to do a prank, have the integrity to do something that you will think will fool someone into believing something else, but not just something that will get them to entice them. Because not a prank, a form of seduction, a form of trying to control their thinking, a compliance trick. And that's what happens. And it starts right here. And it even started with Omaha Steaks. They have come up with a meet cute novel where when you meet, they eat meat. Which, why not? Pun on words, but anything to get people to buy a steak. Then there's another one where they have Dr. Pepper shaped Tic Tacs. I saw a picture and it's a bunch of little cans in a Tic Tac container, which I'll tell you something would be an engineering feat. Now, is that a prank, I believe? No. Is it something cute? If you're a Dr. Pepper fan, and it is something that will probably get you to buy Tic Tacs or Dr. Pepper. Another one they had was Duolingo is offering a 5-year cruise around the world, and you'll stop at different places and they will teach you while you're on the sea to speak the language when you get to that port. So you go around for 5 years, you learn to speak worldwide languages. Probably not that well, enough to say hi, how are you, I would like something to eat, and goodbye. I've already done that in Denmark. As I said, I know how to begin a conversation, I know how to end a conversation, but I don't know how to have a conversation. Now, one of the ones that I liked that was pretty interesting was that Yahoo has a keyboard that is made of grass, so that each key has a little plot of grass, like a little tuft of grass, so that when you type it, you feel grass. Now, I would like to use it maybe for 5 minutes, but I don't think I would actually like to have one for a number of reasons. One, my fingers would get dirty and muddy. The upkeep on having a grass keyboard is probably immense, and I mean immense, because you're going to have to mow it and you're going to have to water it, which is not very good for your keyboard, and you may have to use chemicals to keep it that green. I would not like that. The one American April Fool's gag prank that I liked came from Fresh Direct, and it was mocking the price of eggs in this country. And it says, we have solved this. We have yolk-free eggs. I don't know how they do that, but they come from pigeons. Now, if you live in New York City, you realize pigeons are not a very good thing. I suspect it happens in other cities. Pigeons congregate, someone feeds them, they congregate more, they become a mess. They are, literally, Baudelaire said, they are rats with wings, and they will spread disease and all sorts of other things. But I did think it was funny that we were finally going to harness all these pigeons that we have in our city. And here's the thing. This was absurd. I don't think it's realistic, but maybe. But it's the most political statement that I've seen coming from an American April Fool's, because it's saying, yes, egg prices are too high, which means something's wrong in the government, which is what people are complaining about. In fact, someone said that if Trump is going to lose his popularity among his base, it's going to be because they realize that they have to pay too much money for eggs. So, who has egg on their face? Who's the joke on? I think you know. And that's why I thought it was kind of fun. Thank you kindly.